Hey everyone!
Yo.
That's Matt.
Hello.
That's everyone. And this is the first episode of Clint Does Stuff. And because New Year's has just been and everyone had good parties and a lot of entertainment, I thought, hey, first thing I want to do is learn to mix music. And that's where Matt comes in.
Hello.
Woo! Okay, so he's got the setup. Go. I have no idea what this chords.
Alright, cool. Basically, about 6 months ago, I bought a Serato controller, a Vestax VCI 380. It's a pretty simple box that has 2 touch-sensitive platters and a whole bunch of pads to kind of just interact with Serato. So you can use them as cue points or...
So what is Serato?
Good question. Serato is an Auckland software company who make DJ software to interface with hardware such as controller boards, which are becoming more and more common. Or traditionally they had a box that plugs into traditional decks, and by using special control records, the computer can work out what you're doing on the platter, and instead of using a vinyl as the music, it's a signal and the music's coming straight from the laptop. I guess the first thing to start with is once we have one track playing and we want to mix in a second track, we have to match the BPM.
The beats per minute?
Beats per minute,
Cool.
Exactly, nice.
Yeah.
Traditionally, if you had decks, you'd do this with a lot of careful listening from cue points on the headphones, and you can do that on this device by switching between cue points as such. However, we can just cheat because Serato has analysed the music and told us about the BPMs on both songs that I've got loaded up already. So I've matched them already.
Cool.
So song 1 is queued up.
Oh, that's cool.
And then from there, essentially, the traditional way of doing it is actually just kind of, you'd have it playing and just pulsing on the beat, and then essentially letting it go, and you can crossfade between. So you wouldn't usually hear the other track unless you want to actually scratch, but we won't do that because that's not my specialty.
Cool.
So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it go. I've let it go a little bit fast. So by adjusting the edge, you can slow down the track. And that's the other one playing in the right speed now. And so they're playing on top of each other, but I'm just controlling which one you hear from the crossfader in the middle. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can do. Rolling, built-in filter effects.
Whoa.
Slicing it up, which kind of is probably too big to explain now, but it's fun and looks cool.
It does look cool.
Yeah, and then essentially you've got cuts, so you can kind of emphasize certain parts of one track. So say I want to take the beat off this, and I've got the beat from one song.
Yeah, cruising along.
Everything else from the other song. So yeah, that's basically it. We'll cut and we'll get Clint in front of it, and we'll pick 2 other tracks for him to try and mix. So
I love the try and mix. I just want to push buttons. Green.
yeah.
No, green's my favorite color. I want the buttons to say green.
Cool. So load up one. That's the track on the left is ready for you. So feel free to.
I'll push play.
Yeah, if you push
And
play,
then push play once I've matched.
you'll have to match the tempo from the pitch sliders.
Yep.
So just get the first one playing. There you go.
Okay, I'm going to drop this volume a little bit so I can hear you.
Yep, all good. We can
So-
cut that in later.
Yeah, I am.
So first up, the tempo sliders are on the side here, and essentially you're just matching those 2 numbers. So a little bit less.
Oh,
You want to get it pretty much. You have to get it perfect. Yep,
there
nice.
it is. Cool.
So we'll kick it so it's only playing the song, and essentially if you hold the platter and start it,
Like that.
yeah, just hold it in its current position.
Oh, hold it.
Yeah, and one hand hold, other hand start, and then if you let it go, it plays.
I get it.
So roll it back to that point, and now if we kind of just put a little bit of sound, just pull it forward yourself, and go back and forth a few times at that point.
Oh, I hear it.
So you can hear it. So you want to be going back and forth at the same pace, so bring it back a little bit more. Yeah. And now make it that sound on each beat. and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 1, then you just release it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
And you let it go.
Yeah, and
then-
so you can basically see the beats on here, and it's really easy to work out which one's ahead, which is the bottom one.
And then
So you want to pull the bottom one back. So if you just hold the side,
oh, I get it.
you can just play with the tempo there. So you want to pull it back a little bit more. Oh,
What do I want to mix it with? The colours.
yeah,
Speak colours to me.
yeah, the colours.
There we
Yeah,
go.
nice.
Woo! And then you can add to that.
Awesome.
Cool,
So you've
that
got
is
2
cool.
tracks playing.
Cool, and then you mix them in the middle. Like that.
Yeah.
And then it's...
Yeah.
No,
Which
I'll push buttons. What do the buttons do?
song would you rather?
That one. The catchy beat.
This one. Okay. Cool. So roll's probably the easiest.
Yeah.
And I'll just turn on the effects as well. So if you hold that down now, should just get louder.
That's cool.
Nice. Cool. All right. So
That is
I guess
very
that's
cool.
a pretty quick intro.
Yeah, and that's cool. So you pretty much can spend hours just mixing and
Yeah.
throwing beats, and that is pretty cool. That's cool
I do.
technology right there.
Cool.
We should have choreographed a dance.
We should have.
Damn it!
I'm sorry,
Next up.
viewers. Next
Sorry
time.
guys. Next, yeah, see, is agreed for next up.
Yeah.
So cool. To wrap it up, that's me playing with some turntables. I'll throw some links below. The tracks that we used.
Yep.
Cool. Well, thanks, Maddie, for your time. I've had fun playing, and we'll go now, and we'll let you guys do whatever. If you guys have ever played with this sort of stuff, or you like it, feel free to drop us a comment, have a chat. You can also follow this guy on Twitter. Click on his face. Can we link Laura Loris and YouTube? We can.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
think we
can.
have the technology.
We have the technology. Done. Thanks,
Alright.
guys.
Sweet.
I still don't know how to end my video. Oh, make the music.
Wait. You ready for it?
Yeah.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Oh, fall through the wall, and it's like.
Good.